So welcome back to another Division upload, and before you ask, Buzz, why are you playing so much Division lately? And by that we mean the older Division game. And you know what? I get it. With Division 2 out, that's probably what you would expect me to be posting. But I've been spending my free time going back and playing the original Division games campaign. That's right. From start to finish, all the while I'm recording the entire thing in full 4K resolution for a future upload. So watch for that to go live on my channel real soon. But what I wanted to showcase today is a mission that many Division players have completely forgotten about because it happens in Brooklyn prior to you taking that iconic chopper ride into Hudson Bay with Fei Lao. And this mission, the forgotten mission, is Precinct Siege. In fact, this entire mission is somewhat of a double-edged sword of sorts. Just hear me out. At this point, we should all be familiar, and if you aren't, I'm going to include a link to it in the video description, but you should be familiar with the 2013 E3 reveal for the Division. And in it, the squad of Division agents is actually storming this location. Now, in terms of design and artwork, it is beautifully designed. And it reminds me of the Notre Dame Cathedral in Assassin's Creed Unity, and that it is so beautiful down to the smallest detail, yet it is featured in this respective game for just a few minutes, if not seconds. Precinct Siege is also prominently featured on the original Division soundtrack, link to that in the video description as well. And once you finish up this mission, you are tasked with meeting Fei Lao at the waterfront, along with Louis Chang, Northeast Section Senior Division Commander, and then all of that changes in the blink of an eye with the Osprey being destroyed. Now once you land in Hudson Bay, you can never return to Brooklyn to replay this beautiful mission unless you completely create a new character and just begin the entire game again. What a shame that this entire Brooklyn area of the map is lost to us once we finish this mission. Massive, could we reuse this asset for your future DLC? Just a thought here. Anyways, so I thought for today, let's open up the old Division gameplay vault, watch this forgotten mission in full 4K resolution, and just enjoy the simplicity yet elegant design of this mission. Enjoy the ride, and cheers. All right, agents, here we are in Brooklyn. We're running up on the location for Precinct Siege. You've seen this. Oh, man, it's just been featured in so many things. The E3 trailer, you see it all the time. People use the GIF files over on Twitter, things like that. The agent kind of going over the doors, slamming the doors on the cop cars. This is the location it was done at. Unfortunately, here in Brooklyn, we never get to actually come back to this area. So beautifully done, the assets here, and we never see them again. Look at that. The snow, I missed the snow in Div 2.
We've got an agent incoming to assist at the 84th, but all entrances are blockaded. Division, that's the best news I've had all month.
The bridge in the background.
In the back. Got that, agent? That's your
city line of Manhattan, you see it back over there, just over where I'm shooting. Just the feels this game gives you. It's beautifully done. Massive was hungry on this one. You could tell. They really wanted to make a splash with this game, and they did.
Warning. Additional hostiles incoming.
But as I stated in the intro, unfortunately, once you take that chopper ride over to Hudson Bay, along with Fei Lao, of course you're all busted up at that point, you never get to come back to Brooklyn again, and unfortunately all these assets are just lost to you. It's very unfortunate. I think it's one of the most beautiful areas of the entire game. Take out the no recoil pistol and finish them off. There we go. You take a look at the detail of this. Like I said, Massive was hungry on this. They were really out to prove themselves. Just how beautifully they could make interiors, exteriors. But all of these assets, like I said, are completely lost to us once we take that chopper ride to Brooklyn. I mean, somebody could have spent a year of their lives, you know, maybe 2 years anything like that, designing all of this entire Brooklyn area, that it's gone to us in the blink of an eye. That's why it is the forgotten mission. It's the mission that's so prominently featured in so much of our media out there, but unfortunately nobody really understands what it is. It is this mission. Not going to really collect much here on a level 2 or 3 character. Just want to make sure I have enough ammo to make it through the end.
Warning. Hostiles detected.
The ground clutter, the graffiti all over the walls, the lighting. I mean, this is superbly done. It's so beautiful. Even the sound design, you can hear like the little whispers, but as you go behind certain walls, the whispers become muffled. Even that is well done. Alright, this guy made a bolt for it. Navy MP5, and over here is a crate. Yes, there it is. Watch out, I got that level 10 go bag. Or is it 10 armor? I think it's level 3 go bag. Look at the armory here. I mean, this is incredible. Let me go ahead and put that on. Like I said, just the level of detail. It's down to the little minute molecules of this level are so beautifully done here in Precinct. Not to say that the rest of the game isn't beautiful, because it is, but there's just something a little extra about this mission, the artwork on it. I still kind of remember where the consumables are on these boards. Let's head on up. The old workout room. I think there's one over here, right? Yep. The weathering on the walls. It's just all tremendous. Like I said, the whole game is just beautifully done like this, but there's something about Precinct Siege, the actual inside of the precinct, the police building itself, just has a little something extra. Got caught on the stairs there for a second.
Hostiles detected nearby.
Oh, the graffiti. Too bad we couldn't have... Oh, he's going to rush right at me. He's toast. Too bad we couldn't have used this area for something else.
Warning. Additional hostiles incoming.
I don't know if it... Maybe the clutter was a bit too much for this area. This would have been actually a good dark zone area. That is a topic discussion right there. I know we had the interior of Manhattan as that one giant dark zone, but this could have been a separate dark zone.
Detected.
Almost like a survival meets dark, well, you know what I'm saying. More like more of a PvP oriented, but with all sorts of survival, I don't know, nightmare effects such as health ticks over time, something like that. It could have been an alternative to survival. It could have been an alternative to the dark zone. Look at this interior of this office. The books and the trophies and everything. I mean, come on. And how long have we been in here? Maybe, what, 4 minutes? The shadows. Incredible. Yeah, that would have been really interesting. This entire Brooklyn area converted into a separate dark zone area.
Hostiles detected nearby.
Which is kind of what, if you watch that E3 trailer, kind of how the entire thing was... I don't know, maybe that was the original concept, is that there was all these different dark zones all over the map, especially when you watch the agents attempting to extract... I think it was a MK17, if memory serves me correctly, on that E3 trailer, that they're attempting to get out of Precinct Siege here out back. They send off a flare. Ooh, grenade for the win. Yes, please. Okay, this Navy MP5 is not going to do much to him from that distance. I got to get in closer. Yeah, it looked like the original game had all sorts of these different dark zones and this different PvP popping off. Even though there was PvE, it looked like most of the game was a PvEVP game if you watch that E3 trailer. Rip up Ripper here. Let me get off that piece of cover so it doesn't spam me with grenades. And he's toast. We got him. Oh, here we go. Hip fire, blind fire. There we go. Man. Such a neat and tidy little mission. In the daytime, it's a little hard to see, but in the daytime you can see across the water there. It's so beautifully, like all those buildings you could never go in. That area you could never see, but it's still so beautifully done. And you can see it all here in Precinct Siege. Just look at the saturation that you see along with all these artwork all over the place. I mean, we're used to seeing graffiti in certain areas, but it's heavily, heavily layered here in Precinct Siege. So beautifully done. I don't know if the entire team worked on this or if it was just a small team, but it's gorgeous. Check in the video description for a bunch of links. Thanks for all the support. I love you. Bye.